On YouTube yet?
We on YouTube.
We on the U and the two.
Hey, thank everybody for tuning in and watching the show. We love you. Yeah, we all represent.
Always, bro.
Homeboy Fishing. Always.
I'm looking for you, baby boy. Watch this show, baby. Football season's here. Kickoff time. So get up and come on, y'all, and stretch. Let's
get this started.
Let's get this thing started. Here we go, baby. You tag me in there?
Yeah.
Slide on the pimp game with my pinky ring.
What's
lot
up?
Of game, lot of bitches in the icy chain. Why you saying that you rich?
My bad, y'all. I'm right behind. I'm out of sync. But you know what? This is football with a damn fish. Second season, 2018. We coming at you bigger, better, louder, and more informative than ever. I'm sitting here with the co-partner, my brother, partner in crime, Chocolate Hefe. Break it down to a Chocolate Hefe.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's our new tiger. That's our new hot stuff. You can get a taste. Taste of chocolate and homeboy fishing here. Taste of that college football with damn fishing. Here we go.
I don't know what these little.
What is that?
I don't know.
Unicorn here?
I don't know. I done put something.
You done put something.
I done put something on here, and I don't know what I done put.
What is that? Can y'all see that, folks out there?
Let me know if you can see that.
You know what? We're gonna start over. I don't want to deal with Rainbow Bright. So
yeah, we're gonna do this right back.
Stay on here. Stay on.
Stay
on, buddy. Stay on. Here we go.
What the word happened?
I told you it was on the screen. So I don't know what happened there.
Oh, y'all seen it? I'm gonna delete that.
Good Lord, that's on there.
It's on there.
I don't see me tag. You didn't tag me.
Yeah, I did.
Do it again.
I deleted it. I'm going live.
Yeah. Just tag me again.
Watch. Here we go. Right there. All right.
I'm not tagging it yet, though.
Tag.
All right.
Oh, we back. We got rid of the rainbows.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, homeboy fishing. Running behind schedule. Always.
Slide on
been fishing all day. They can't nothing.
You know what? We're going to rock that Taste by Tiger and Offset. That's a new hot stuff for the summer, Joe. But this is how we're going to get started. You get a taste of chocolate and homeboy fishing. And we're going to give you a taste of this college football kickoff show. Here we go. So, homeboy fishing. We're going to talk, we're going to always start out with the rundown. So we're going to go into the fishing forecast today. You just got to finish fishing, right?
Yes, I did.
That's the first thing we're going to do is talk about the fishing forecast. Then we're going to also break down our top 4 teams. We're going to give you our topic of the week. And then we're going to finish with the big bass games of the week. But this is a college segment, so Chocolate Hefe is going to give you some black college football action. So, homeboy fishing. You and O for today, right? Fishing,
look,
right?
The fishing forecast. The fishing forecast stated in the excellent range at 6:30. So you know what homeboy fishing was? He waited till Dog River Reservoir opened up, got on the John boat with 4 rods, and did not catch nothing. I fished with a whopper plopper, crackling crawdad, what else? Drop shot with a squirrel tail, and
what else? But what it's called? What it's
called fishing, not catching. So you know what? Get some. Hey, my stance. As long as I'm fishing, my chances are better than yours.
Hey, check this out. Homeboy fishing. That's all right, bro. Look, at least you got up to Saturday morning and was productive.
I was productive.
And I see my cousin Louise. He wants the rainbow back, but bro,
ain't get no rainbow.
Not right now. But if you go downtown Atlanta, they got a whole bunch of rainbow stuff going on. This is Pride weekend downtown Atlanta. So anyway, we're going to get on the football. We're going to get into our top 4 teams. But you know what, man? I'm super excited. This is the college kickoff time of the year. I mean, I don't know about you, but I still get butterflies, homeboy fishing. How about you?
College football, it don't ramp me up too much. It does, but it don't. Because, honestly, living here in the South, you know about the Georgia Bulldog. Roll Tide. People take it seriously. Ain't never been to Tuscaloosa.
I'm just talking about just college football in general. high school football, Pop Warner League. If you play football, you still get that team.
But I'm excited about football. I'm just excited about football.
But I do feel you just kind of biased here in the state of Georgia, but that's just kind of what it is. But we're going to get into our top 4 teams. Last week, if you saw the show, we talked about what we thought they'd be at the end of the show. So, Homeboy Fish, I'm going to let you start off. Who are your top 4 teams to start the season?
My top 4 teams. Number 1 comes in at Clemson Tigers. Clemson Tigers are they back.
Okay.
And they got a quarterback who waiting for old boy to mess up. I call him Golden Boy. If you don't know about him, find out about him. Number 2, Alabama. You got to go Alabama.
Yeah, I got Alabama number 2.
Ain't no question.
Every year they there. So
my number 3 team, they're going to band together. And they're going to play hard, fast, and they're going to the title game. And that's Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay. You heard it here first.
And who's number 4?
Number 4 come in. He got them boys together. Mark Ritz.
Okay.
And the Miami Hurricanes. I feel Miami this year, they didn't lose a lot of players to the draft.
They did.
Oh, what was that? I don't know. You know how Homeboy Fishing is.
That's a wasp.
Oh, I got a wasp in here.
Anyway, we're going to get back to live action. If we got a break real quick, you know what just happened.
Yeah, a wasp
done flew in.
Homeboy Fishing don't mess with bees.
Check this out. These are Chocolate's top 4. Number 1, I hate to say it, I'm going with Alabama. They are the champions, so they have to remain here right now until they get beaten. They are number 1. Number 2, Clemson Tigers. Strong. Texas A&M yesterday had over 700 yards offense. They play the Tigers next weekend. That is going to go away. Number 3 is the UGA Bulldogs. They're a strong team this year. Kirby got them boys playing well. Number 4, as you mentioned, Ohio State. I like Ohio State. They got a real good, strong team, but Ohio State always lose a game or 2, and you shall see as the season goes along. But those are my top 4. Top 4 teams, all right?
Yeah, everybody you got your right to your own opinion.
I know. But hey, we're going to get into our topic of the week. Feel free to give us your comments here. Our topic of the week is real simple. If you've been keeping up with any top of college football, you're noticing that a lot of players are transferring, especially quarterbacks.
Well,
and then also they're requesting an immediate waiver to play. And so I'm going to start this off, Homeboy Fist, and you can kind of chime in here. So what's going on is this. You got, for example, in Clemson, you had Hunter Johnson transfer to Northwest. They brought in the Golden Child from up here in Lawrenceville.
No,
he's number 2, Trevor Lawrence. He's number 2, Trevor Lawrence. Today, Michigan, their quarterback is transferred from Mississippi State. And you got Nebraska's second-string quarterback, Tristan. He went to Oregon State. So what's happening is this.
Hey, you forgot about Ohio State's transfer, who's now at LSU. I mean,
that's what's going on. So you see right now, that's what's going on. And I don't mind the transfer. You know why? Because these kids and their parents, which we should talk about later on another show, spend a lot of money on these personal trainers. And when his son go to college and get drafted as a 4- or 5-star recruit, they want to play right now.
They don't have time
they don't have time to wait. So if they get beat out, they transfer to another school. But what I do got a problem with is when they do a waiver, because what they're doing, if you're transferring from a Division I program to another Division I program, you can't play immediately. Those are NCAA rules, except if you have a waiver. If you have a waiver, that means that you can prove that you were under circumstances a little bit crazy where you were before, and you were able to, you couldn't fulfill, I guess, their obligations as a scholar's player, and you can play immediately. For example, Texas A&M linebacker said that we were practicing longer than the NCAA allowed.
Yes.
There's other cat for Arizona State saying, well, they're giving us money. The alumni giving us money. Snitches. I do not like snitches. You can't be a snitch and play for another school, because what's going to happen when things go bad again? You're going to snitch. You're going to clam up. You're going to punk up. So I don't mind the transferring. I don't like the snitching for the immediate waiver. Homeboy Fish, what you think?
These guys transferring were really the parents trusting in the coach. We can come to the house. We're going to take care of your kid. He's going to play. He's going to get that chance at the NFL. And they didn't tell you the next year they're going out to get the number 1 quarterback in the nation.
That's true.
Because it's about winning now. And that's what college football is about. It's about big bucks. Those who have the money can get these kids in there. Look what's going on at Georgia right now. You got Fromm, but Fromm lost his running attack. We're going to really see how good Fromm is.
He got Swift. He got the Swift kid.
He got Swift.
He lost those two.
He lost 2. And Sonny Michelle.
Yeah.
That's irreplaceable.
I agree.
And then you got old boy out of Harrison High School here in Marietta, Georgia. He moved in. Looked real good in spring ball.
And you know what? As a matter of fact, that quarterback transferred to Washington.
Oh yeah, Georgia quarterback. What's his name?
Last year, Jacob something.
Yeah,
he transferred to Washington.
Yeah,
again, just talking about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so we don't mind the transfer. It's a different ball game right now, and I know all these parents paying all these trainers extra money, which we got to talk about another show.
Yes,
for their kid to be the next great.
And sometimes these kids don't even want to do it.
Hey, I'm just gonna give you a clue. If you're paying $60 an hour for training, and your parents are my height, then your kid may not be an NBA player. I'm just gonna say that. So that's my opinion on that. But let's move on, bro. We're gonna move on to the big bass games of the week.
You know what?
What's that?
I don't care about what you think. I don't care about what you think. I don't care about what you think. All I care about, yeah, I do care. Chocolate Hefe thing, like I always say every day. Bam, get some.
Talk to me. Check this out. We are going to give our big bad games of the week. We're going to give you 3 games tonight that are going to be hot, fire. Number first game is number 6 Washington versus number 9 Auburn at the Mercedes Dome downtown. Talk to me, homeboy fishing.
Look here. Everybody got Washington all pumped up. Oh, they're going to be good. That's Pac-10 coming to play SEC. SEC is serious football. Let me tell y'all something. Auburn got one of the top 5 defensive front in the nation. They are big. They are fast. And Washington may be fast, but strength is over going to take. You got to play 4 quarters. And Auburn's going to end up punishing Washington. You heard it here first. Auburn in the upset.
I don't know if it's upset. I think Auburn might be favored.
Oh, you didn't call it.
But I'm with you, though.
This
is basically, I feel the same way. I think Auburn's going to win this game by 10. And I'm going to tell you why. Auburn it's basically a home game for Auburn. They're playing right down the street and here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They're fresh. They're hungry. They only lost like their running back last year. They're loaded. And the bottom line, football is better in the South. So
the most big. Auburn is big.
Exactly. And so basically that's what you got. So basically you're gonna have Auburn gonna win by 10. So our next game of the week is number 14 Michigan at number 12 Notre Dame. Looks like we have some technical difficulties here, but hopefully
it's back. Are
we back on?
Yeah,
we back on. Okay,
for a split second.
2, 3. Okay, we back. We have some technical difficulties here. I guess that wasp was disrupting the internet connection here, but we back on. Our next big bad game of the week is the number 14 Michigan Wolverines at number 12 Notre Dame.
First of all, shout out to the Notre Dame fans that's watching the show. Tater, Chris Rogers. Jim Harbaugh up in Michigan is really, really hoping that Urban Meyer was going to get fired. Because right now, that whole Midwest going to play for the Buckeyes. He gets the scraps.
Correct.
He gets the scrap. He lost that All-American linebacker running back last year to the draft. And Notre Dame, shout out to Troy Pride. His son is number 5 for the Notre Dame plays cornerback.
Chance.
Yeah.
Or is it
no, that's Troy. That's Troy. Chance at A&T.
Chance at A&T. That's right.
Chance at A&T. And Notre Dame is going to play Notre Dame football. They're going to beat the brakes off of Michigan.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You heard it here first.
Dante White, you hear that?
Yeah, Dante put something on Facebook about he's going with the Irish. He don't care, but
that's what Dante do. Dante try to do is reverse logic and hope his team gonna win. We're gonna give you facts though. Number one, I think these teams are pretty even on paper. I really do. But what I think, to what your point is, I think Jim Harbaugh is overrated.
Yeah, they number 14.
This guy was supposed to be the quarterback whisperer. Have they had any good quarterbacks in Michigan?
No.
Since he's been there?
I mean, why are they number 14?
He has not been able to be Michigan State. He has not been able to beat Ohio State. So you cannot be a good Michigan coach if you can't beat your rivals.
Never.
So in an even game, what I think is going to happen is Notre Dame is going to make one more play at home than Michigan. So Notre Dame is going to win this game by 3. Sorry, Dante. Notre Dame, baby, Fighting Irish. The next big bags game of the week is the Miami Hurricanes playing LSU at Jerry's World. Talk to me.
I'll tell you, Miami cracked my top 4.
Right.
They did crack my top 4. Stat for you all. LSU running backs they have right now have not combined for 200 yards total. They have no running back. Tell me when the last time LSU can't get a running back in there.
They had Geis last year.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. They had Fournette the year before.
He gone.
So I don't know, but I mean, so what are you saying? You saying the Miami they're gonna stop the run?
Miami gonna stop the run. They're going to go back to that old Miami football, and they're going to beat LSU in Jerry's World.
All right.
By a touchdown.
By a touchdown. Okay. Well, this is what my thing is just last year, Miami started off fast. Don't y'all remember? They won like 10 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But they ended slow. They lost their last 3 games. Miami is loaded and should win the Coastal Division ACC. But LSU, like you said, what they have a coaching problem, not a talent problem. Check this out. In the last 20 years, LSU has only lost 2 season openers in the last 20 years. I like those odds. LSU in the upset. LSU by 7.
You want LSU?
LSU. Honorable mention we didn't talk about today, but you got Virginia Tech and Florida State. Should be a good game.
That's an early ACC game if you really think about it.
Should be a good game. You got the new coach, Willie Taggart, at Florida State. Virginia Tech.
No offensive line. The quarterback takes a beat.
So we'll see. That's another good game, too. But, hey, we're going to get into the one thing here. This is college football, so Chocolate likes to talk about HBCU football. So I'm going to give you my game of the week, and it is Fort Valley State at Florida A&M. Fam, Florida A&M just brought in a new coach, Coach Willie Simmons. He played ball, undergraduate ball at Clemson and the Citadel. So he's brought back to bring Florida State, to bring Florida A&M back up to MEAC dominance that they had in the 1990s. They started the season with Fort Valley State. And the reason I'm picking this game because I have family that went to Fort Valley State and went to FAM. Fort Valley is rebuilding, so this should be a very festive event for the Rattler. Shout out to Dwayne Black, formerly known as Mad Dog. And as he would say, the Rattlers are going to strike and strike again.
That's my fishing folk.
FAM walks away with this one. FAM is going to win this game by 17. But I also want to mention another great game is going on this weekend, probably the best game of HBCU's weekend, and that is Alabama State. It's going to be playing Tuskegee here in Montgomery. That should be a fire football game. Tuskegee and Alabama State used to do the Turkey Day Classic. Now they do the Labor Day Classic at the first game of the year. I think Tuskegee is going to win this one in a close matchup. Tuskegee by 3. But, hey, homeboy fishing, I don't really have much else to say.
I got something to say.
Talk to me. What about?
If you have not joined the Fantasy League football, you're falling behind. Click on the webpage or go to ESPN, create you an account, and type in football with a dab of fishing. And you will find us on there. Create you an account. There's only, I think, 4 slots left.
There's only 4 slots left. I mean, you can be a Spot High fan. You could have went to Broome. Y'all can figure this stuff out. It's real easy. Just go on there, and it takes 2 clicks to join it, the ESPN, and then to join it.
And Chocolate Hefe is giving out lessons. So next year, I'm going to join other league where you can win apples.
Every week. But as you can see, Chocolate's going through transition right now, growing that beard out. But I'm still cool as ever. But, hey, what's up, hey, boy? We're going to end this thing right now. With a little bit of
talking like a boss, I just lift
a little taste.
3 million cash.
Little taste. College football kickoff season's here. Homeboy fishing.
Homeboy fishing burning behind.
Chocolate Hefe.
Say the wrong words, you be hanging.
Deuces, folks. Love you. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, sorry about the mess up in the beginning. We don't do rainbows like that.
My name, nigga, I ain't gotta say it.
You can get a taste.
We right here.
You can get a taste.
This is YouTube version.
You can get a taste.
You get a long version of you on YouTube. We got 1 view on here. I don't know who's watching, but
shout out to Offset and Tiger. This song here is hot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
He ain't like me.
Hey, I want viewers. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. And you know what?
What's that?
Get some. I didn't catch nothing today. I'm sorry about that, y'all.
Deuces, baby.
I'm going to watch the Black Klansman tonight.
That should be a good movie.
Good movie.